Hello, everybody. This is Roku Okami,
Les is with them yet once again.
and we are back playing some Sky Factory 5 today. Yep, this ought to be a ton of fun. Oh,
Hopes are to get power done today.
yeah. The main goal for today is getting our power system up and going. And that should definitely make things good moving forward for us to start diving really deep into immersive engineering. I mean, well, not immersive engineering. Oh my gosh, my brain's done. Applied energistics, so we can get auto crafting getting going. Now that we have the create island all set up and good to go, so now it's just down to getting our power island done, and then the AE island, and then we'll be in really good shape from there. So let's just dive in. Okie doke. No clue. Builder may. Oh man,
May pop in.
May pop in and stuff. And when he does, we'll have him build the new bridge that will go across here. But okay. Blink. Let's see what we need to get the platform built out. That means I'm
What
going
do we
to
want to
need.
build it with?
Well, the under layers, of course, will be all just cobblestone. Ooh. So I'm just grabbing a buttload of cobblestone here at the moment.
By the way, did you see the pigs?
I have not.
Yeah, we ended up with some zombie pigs.
I don't know how that happened.
Neither do I. They haven't tried to kill us yet, so
Okay,
they're still passive.
I need to get a count from this island. Real quick like. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, it's 11. Ooh, if you want to craft, we're going to want to use deep slate for the outer trim for this island. Okay.
Let me see. There might be a bunch of deep slate from the last time I was.
We want deep slate bricks, so there isn't much in the forms of deep slate bricks.
Hold on, I got you. Give me 1 second. You just want deep slate brick?
Yeah.
Boom. Back in the system.
There we go. You want to
That
get
should
some.
be a decent start.
Yeah, it should be a decent start.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Oh no! I need
One,
cobbled deep slate for those, I guess.
4, 5. Yep.
And these are just regular deep slate. So
5.
These gotta get broken back down.
Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sure I'm doing my increments right. 1, 4, 2 3s. Then we need 3 2s.
Or I can just make a bunch of
3 2s, and then 4 1s. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. Oh, I just messed that one up. got 4 spikes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we're good. Okay. There's 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
There's another 500
1, 2, 3,
deep slate
1,
brick in the
2, and then
system.
2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Pop this snad.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. 1,
Give me all
2.
the paper.
1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, that was only
Then
2 stacks.
1,
That
2.
was weak.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Excellent. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Counting the very first block I put down. Double count that I did this line right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. Whew. That could have been bad. Now, we just want to do a checkpoint here across the center. Make sure that we have lined up in the dead center.
You're making friends.
Well, that's because we don't have the mega torch on the island here yet.
No, I'm standing here now, so nothing should spawn.
1, 2, 3,
If it does,
4,
it's
5.
gonna get blasted.
Excellent. Okay, we are lined up still. Oh, okay. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4.
What the hell? You spawned right on top of me. Oh.
Then 1 and 2 and 3. Let's double count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Oops. Whoops. I did mess up. No, this should be 2 3s. 1 4. Yeah, that's right. Then 1, 2, 3 2s. Yep. I got that right. Ugh. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's right. So then 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now boink. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. Ooh, something got off there. Something got off. This ought to be a 4-block sticky outy bit. I don't know how it moved up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That spike row is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's 3 2s, 2 3s, a 4. That's all correct. Then 1, 3 2s, and then 2 3s, and this last one should have been a 4, unless this rows off by a tiny bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Accidentally built this one block too far.
On the one side.
Yep.
I was about to say, it looked a little bit off on this one side for some reason to me.
There we go. Now it's right.
That's better.
I did not make a major
Now to
mistake
just put
somewhere.
in the other center line, so that way you can put the Megatorch dead center.
Most of these lines will end up coming out. They are just here for us to locate our center of access. That way, now go into the inventory because I made a whole ton of mega torches.
Yep, drop some Megatorch in the middle.
Boing. And boing. There we go.
And spawn proof.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Now. Oh. Or because I'm actually going to tuck the Megatorch into the... Oh, no, I don't know how cables are going to be running, so let's bring it down one block further here. Smack that there. Now, I can just go ahead and snap that torch back off. And toss those back into the system. There we go. Now we are good.
Yay.
Yep. Now, we have the shape. Now,
what do we want to fill it in
cobblestone. Grab that. Out. Put away the deep slate for now. Because we need to fill in the underlayers of the island. We actually want to bring them in by one. So we have to first build this first. Once we get this first cobblestone layer in place, trim, then we can wand it all in. Ooh. Luckily, putting together an island isn't, like, ridiculously hard.
Well, now that we have flight, it isn't.
Yeah. And once you have a pattern in place, it helps too. Once you know your circle size, or your circle's rhythm, I should say. Oops, I went too far there. And then we can just go like this.
Fills it right on in.
Until I run out of cobble.
Yeah, I'm about to put more in the system.
There's still a little over 17 in here, but I just emptied it.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm about to put more in. Because don't forget, we do have our own personal gobble gen up here.
Yeah, that's where I've been grabbing them from. The original cobble generator. And poop, we now have
Which is now
the
empty.
base platform. Now we just need to schmack another layer on underneath.
Damn.
Oh, come
it
on.
started raining.
Laz's favorite thing.
Boop. I already got that one section.
Yep, and that looks. There's a little bit here. Boop.
I'm already out of cobblestone. Holy jeez. And there's none in the system already.
Well, it's all done. It's all filled in.
That took a lot of cobblestone.
Oh yeah, it takes a lot. You don't want to get me started on what the main island takes.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's not even filled in yet. We've still got one more layer to technically drop everything down in.
It's not quite as necessary, but it is useful, I won't lie. When it comes to...
Well, we've still got to fill in the rest of the shells and everything on the outsides of these to then fill them in. Either that or we can leave the insides of them hollow, and then we can also use the insides of them.
At least Builder can build his bridge to get over here. Now we need to get the main superstructures of what the building is going to be like mapped out, blueprinted.
Yep.
Back to the deep slate. Deep slate's so handy for just doing basic trimming work. Okay, now okay, we're gonna have the main building. Let's see, I'd say, let me count it off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
We could do
18,
tough for
19,
over here.
We go 19. Yeah, that'll work. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Tough might not be bad for the floor.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, none of this will be seen anyway because the building will be built on top of these.
Yeah, but I'm just saying tough might be good for one of the blocks for the palette for this island. We got a lot of looks for that. Tough point dripstone. Oh, we do have growth accelerators in this pack. There they are. Oh no. Oh no. I knew we had them somewhere. Ooh, those are gorgeous. Those wouldn't fit in with this building.
Okay, that is way too big. Gotta shrink her down just a tiny bit.
What are you trying to do?
I'm working out the circles for the big old smokestacks.
I'd say 5, 3, then 2s maybe. No, that's too sharp. Try the 3 there.
I gotta be careful because of running into the curve of the island on the other side. So it's very, very rough in how I have to work
Well, how
these.
big do you want the smokestacks ideally to be?
Well, they just gotta fit within the boundaries that I'm working with here.
Well, lay the boundary real quick, and then I can probably stick one in real quick. That is a massive smokestack.
How many did I use there? Just 2.
It's a repeating pattern, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then the 5, 2, 2, 2 single, 2, 2, 5.
There we go. That fit.
Them some big smokestacks though. And massive.
Dude, have you ever seen a nuclear reactor smokestack before?
No, I have. It's just like, oh my.
And they're really not a smokestack, it's the steam towers.
It's steam.
Cooling tower.
Yep.
Go.
Yep.
We have the main operations room here, and then we have the hallway that goes down, and then there will be doors right here to enter the rooms where everything else will be. Okay. I'm gonna take off this guideline, and then we need to put down dirt.
Dirt?
Yeah. On the outside of the island.
Oh, yeah.
Or outside the building, I should say.
Do we have the dirt? for that?
I don't know. There should be some downstairs.
There's about 1,000 dirt in the system.
And I think there's about maybe 1,000 downstairs, if I remember right. If not, start making kelp. 1 lime, 3 green. And there we go. Thank God the building isn't thin and narrow. Just saying. Because then it would look like something inappropriate.
Oh my. Oh my. I didn't even notice it at first until you said something.
Don't feel lonely.
Oh, let's hope that we don't have to make the main building any larger.
I could thin down the main building.
Let's not.
And then round off the front end here.
Oh no. No. I just see YouTube CEO just sitting in the back, just red-eyed like you wouldn't.
Come on.
Make my day.
Legally unemployed. His current suit only series, everything is that type of joke.
I know.
I'm like, are you kidding me, man? And he's doing it on purpose. This was not done on purpose. Just as I flew up, I'm like, oh. Of course, this whole area here that you just filled in is where the path will be.
Yes, I know.
So this is some dirt that can be recovered.
It's easier to place it all first than to do it the other way.
Luckily, the only cable that we have to run over here is just the ME cable. Because now we can send power wirelessly.
Yep.
Now that we have the Flux network set up.
Alright. I gotta go grab more dirt from downstairs.
Yeah, there should be, like I said, about 1,000 down here if I'm remembering correctly.
There's 100 in there,
Ooh.
and 100 in there.
Okay, not quite as much as I thought. I will get some more kelp made real quick, like.
This might be enough, actually.
5, 6. Grab that. Okay. Ooh, I need to put away some deep slate. I don't even have enough.
No, it is not enough dirt. It is nowhere near enough dirt. Probably about another 2 stacks.
What the hell?
2.5 stacks will do it.
Oh, my. Got the recipe wrong.
Oof.
It's only 2 green and 1 lime.
It's 2 to 1?
Yeah. I don't.
dirt's already pouring in.
Oh yeah. That's the one
this
thing.
One on the right side seems to be going a lot faster than the one on the left. Ah, there we go. Now the one on the left has kind of picked up a bit. Alright, that should be enough dirt. Are you serious? That still wasn't enough? I just nabbed like fucking 100 and like some odd dirt.
At least getting dirt is pretty easy.
Fair.
Especially when you have a setup like this that can just pump it out like crazy. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like we don't have the dyes to make them. Thanks to our
there we go.
Early game setup. Well, it doesn't hurt to have more already made.
Alright.
Because we're going to need more for when we build more islands.
Yep. Now for me to pull back out that tuft that I had.
Okay. There we go. Yay. Now we'll have... We should have roughly over 1,000 dirt over in that... in the storage area later on.
Nice.
Ooh. Let's grab the cobblestone path trimming blocks. Get these down. Still, yeah, I do. Still have the glowstone in my system. Or I should say in my backpack. We'll just keep those there. Why do I have that in there? I don't know why. We toss that into the ME system. Okay. Yeah, we can do an arrangement of different tuff for the smokestacks.
That's what I'm working on right now. I'm doing like tough bricks.
In the main building, I'm trying to decide what I want to do for its main design yet. Okay. There we go. Deep Slate. I'm actually going to use Deep Slate for the building. Surprisingly enough. Grab my chisel. Toss Deep Slate brick in there. I want cannot I'm surprised you haven't grabbed grass seeds yet.
Not my biggest priority. I was trying to get the bases for the cooling towers filled in first. There.
The reactor access hall. This little area here is where you change into your radiation suits. And then you go into here. And then access your reactors.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna look so badass when it's done.
Mm-hmm. Especially since I've got a pretty cool idea for this building. This needs to go up by 1. Put all of my deep slate back into the system for a little bit. same over here. Yeah, I want to make more slabs. No biggie. Next thing I need to do, get that off my bar, get my pick out. This block comes out. This block comes out. That block comes out. That. Create a nice little support beam across and have it stick out. There we go. Oh, and then put in another nice little support beam across. So this roof can start sticking out again right here. That means this beam can come out as well by one. Okay. Now let's get this out of my way. Let's pull my bricks back onto the bar here and just get these two pillars raised. And these two raised up. slap this together. There's that roof in place. Oop, we actually can pop back out by one there. And one there. There we go. Okay, now we can start building in the next floor. Let's see, yes, we do have some stars already made that we can put here and here, like that. Blink. There we go. Okay, now back into the system. Get rid of all this junk. And then I need my deep slate back out. The sad part, this front building is really nothing more than just for show.
It's fine.
I'll figure out exactly where all windows and sort of things go into place later. Okay, let me jump into here again. Grab my rounded stone bricks. Regular stone bricks. Looks like I need to make some more. No problemo. Toss that in there. Scroll down here. Looks like I need to do based off of the regular. That's so weird. There we go. That way I can get my corner pillars brought, these edge pillars brought on up. fixes that up, makes that look really, really nice. Now, I have to start figuring. I know these are going to need to come up by a couple layers. Really, this needs to be too wide. Let's first take out the wood. Ay, 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 ay. Everything match up and look good. Oops, I didn't mean to break it down that far. There we go. Bring those up one more, just to be safe. If I need to cut them down, I can. Okay, that takes care of that. Now let's pull this up and get our deep slate. Back on the bar. Looks like I need to make some more rounded again. I am out. Just deal with that. There we go. Now we just need to quickly patch that up. And these windows up. Or where windows might be. No guarantee. Okay, go slab, solid.
What the hell are those cats doing?
Slab on the outer edge, solid block, then it'll be slab again. Something's off in my walls. Where am I off? Why is one side bigger than the other? That don't make sense. That's not making sense. That's right. And that's right. But then that's a 3. Did I make my building off? Son of a... No! Where is the... Oops, this one side of the building is 1 block shorter than the other. Are you freaking kidding me? I have to tear down half of my freaking building.
Rest in peace.
Oi. I have to tear it all down to here. Oi. This is all that I can say. And even worse, I just accidentally trucked my trowel into the void.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Son of a bitch. So I gotta make you a new trowel now.
Mm-hmm. Oh. When I put my hand on my keyboard, I hit the Q. Wow, I cannot believe I hadn't noticed that my building was off by 1 block that entire time. I'm
giving you mine. Now don't lose that
3,
one.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I bet this side is out by 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Oy, oy, oy. Oops. I just threw yours into the void.
Son of a...
I'm messing with you there.
Chat, I'm gonna end him.
Oh. You're not the one that has to expand this entire building by 1 block. Which, thanks to the way I built it, it's not an easy expansion. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's finally time to go ahead and upgrade my Mattock. Just so I can break stuff a wee bit faster. Oy. I know I could get away with not having to break quite everything down, but it will just be easier to break it all down. That way I don't mess up the design. Now this pillar, I only need to get away with breaking that out, because then I just move everything up by one. And we gotta move this foundation row. A second. I cut that one. Save myself a pinch of time. Vein mine what could be vein mined. There we go. Now we just need to dig this out by one. Brick. And then we just need to clip off this edge of this pillar. There. Now we can get everything rebuilt. First things first, let's get the stone pillars rebuilt here. Now that they're sticking one further out. Ugh, there. Yeah, that was gonna drive me insane if I didn't fix it. Oh, then it comes in by 3. 1, 2, 3, and then here. One more. Right there. Go, and then that one there. We go. Let's grab my pick real quick like and knock out that and that. Okay, now let's get all of the nightmare of deep slate put back in. There we go. Oh, I forgot. I'll break those out in a minute. Boy, now we have to grab our pick because we don't need these 2 blocks here. Or those 2 there. Okay, let's grab our already stripped loggies and put them in. Damn it! Now I've sacrificed Laz to the void. Is that right? Is that what I did over here? No, it goes on top. Ugh. Get my planks in next. Put out my sticky out bit. And then slabs come in next. Go ahead and get this sticky out bit in place. At least this wasn't a horribly hard fix. R. Okay, then we just need a block there, and a block there. That's right. Okay, put that sticky out bit in, that one, like so. And then a sticky out bit right there. There we go. Oh, now it feels so much better. Oh, I am so glad that I caught that before I got any deeper into it. It's like something didn't feel right all of a sudden. It's like, what is wrong here?
Everything.
Pretty much. There we go. Yay. Now we can start working the next roof again. Oh, well, I've got this stuff all on here. We need to, because I was in the process of working out this. Yeah, this all needs to come down by one now. There. Bam, bam, bam. So we need to raise these pillars one more. Not too shabby. There we go. Now, we can finally focus on putting in the rest of the bloody roof. My brain is done. Oh, dum-dum. Complete dum-dum. I need the solid block first, because I need to put this on like this. Oy. Boing. Do 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 do. Blink. Blink. Oh yeah. Oh, at least the roof is coming together. Now that I have my numbers right.
After the initial screw up.
Yeah, that is so frustrating.
Now you know how I feel anytime I screw up. It's never done intentionally.
Oh no, it ain't.
And you just step back and you look at it and it's just like, son of a gun!
Mm-hmm.
Now I gotta tear it all the way back down and redo it and... Oh.
Like the circle for your island?
That I had to redo like 3 times. Yes.
That's why I'm very careful with my circles. I'm always double checking them.
It's been a long time since I had to do a circle, that was why.
Okay, now we need to go into the system here, toss this into here, and make as many slabs as we possibly can. And then I put it on the wrong spot. Hi. Go ahead and put all of our sticky out bits in place. Ah, my nose all itchy. This one can have a sticky out bit. There we go. Okay. Oops. That's supposed to be like that. My bad. Let's just go ahead and get oops, that's wrong. That one don't get the double planked there. Okay. Let's go ahead and get just fall to my death. Why don't I? That's what Laz is hoping for. From my doom. No comment because it's true.
Well, that was one thing that we forgot to add to the haunter.
What?
Soul sand.
Ah.
I just threw it on there. Because we're practically out of soul sand from me doing withers.
There we go.
Oh, by the way, tell me how much this hurts.
Took out almost a row of hearts.
Not bad, considering that's basically the max damage Awakened Supremium Sword. 52.5 damage.
Okay. Now that we have the roof nightmare done,
Nice.
let's start building the smokestacks.
Oy.
Okay, this is where things get even more fun. I didn't want to type. cool. All into that. I should say steam towers is what these are. Is their technical term. It is the towers where they have a huge, massive network of copper pipes like a radiator on steroids inside of it, in order to turn the steam back into water, so it can then go back through the reactor to turn into high pressure steam to then get turned into power. Well, the high pressure steam passes through one set of turbines. It becomes, then produces power. Then it becomes low pressure steam. And then it goes through another set of turbines and stuff to produce even more power, but not quite as much as what the first set of turbines produces to get your, and then you have regular grade steam. And then that regular steam goes through a cooling tower and turns back into water, and then goes back through the cycle again. It is a closed loop. The only reason why nuclear power plants need to be on a river or near a body of water is so that they can refill the reactors. That is a total of 6 blocks. I don't think my reach will give me reach for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see. Not quite. I can reach up to 5. in the case of our reactor setup, the actual reactors will be up in these. Today, we're only going to be putting together one reactor, because that's all we need at the moment. But we will be continuously expanding upon this system until we're rocking several turbines. Okay, now we need some temporary blocking in here. We need to put a block in every nook here. Like that. We'll do the same here. As we just kind of taper this in just a little bit.
What are you using? Just andesite brick and rounded?
Mm-hmm.
Just those two?
Yep.
Okay, because then I can quickly make another.
Because you don't want a smokestack to look too weathered.
Yeah.
That just screams,
OSHA violation?
Oh no, Environmental Protection Act violations.
Yeah, which technically isn't that
Which is
OSHA?
Which is worse than OSHA.
Oh yeah, the EPA.
Mm-hmm.
EPA.
Yeah.
Alright. Made another trowel to replace mine that I gave you.
Then the way I'm loading it on my hotbar is too rounded and...
well, we're out of andesite in the system.
Yeah, I had to make more.
Damn.
3 light gray, 1 gray.
Gray to 1 light gray?
No. 3 light gray to 1 gray.
Oh, wow. Regular andesite brick and cut, you said?
No, andesite brick and rounded. Andesite brick. Rounded's down a little bit further on the list.
Rounded.
That just helps give it a little bit of a weathered look without it looking highly dangerous.
Alright, and then how do you have your bar set up?
Ooh, I gotta make more. I finally ran it. Started running out.
Well, I left some gray dye and light gray in the system blocks, so you can make more if you need it.
Get my chisel.
So how do you have it set up on your hotbar for these? Or do you just have it one every other? Just mixed?
I have literally 2 roundeds and 4 regular on my hot bar. That way it's a 30% mix. Or 1/3 of the blocks I'm placing should be rounded.
It's only 2 stacks of rounded at a time. In the hot bar and 4.
Mm-hmm.
And the site. Alright. Oh, somebody is in chat.
Sorry, this is not this particular server is strictly for our stream. We do have a community server through our Discord where we're playing Create Ultimate Selection.
Wait, I'm doing this right? Bring it all in on one.
Mm-hmm. You just want to fly around this edge and put in a corner block. Like this. And that makes it a lot easier. This time it'll be a little bit different for this next layering. Just a little different. Okay, let me put your trimming in here. is a little bit different, the pattern. Oops, I missed one block right there. Wink.
Take a quick little...
Okay, be right back. And we're back. Okay. There we go. And that top layer goes up 5 blocks. So you gotta go up 2 more. And there we go.
And then we gotta add the top trim on them.
Okay.
Well, like I said, now I just need to add our top trim that kind of flares out a little bit. Add up a different color. Could probably either get away with deep slate or nether brick.
Okay, we'll put one more layer on. Because this will be the layer that the next layer actually will be attaching to. We want something just slightly darker than what this was. So probably tough, actually. There we go. Now, into the system goes all that. Right. Wrong tool. Right tool.
How are we going to want to do this, though? Okay, so you are doing it on the outside like I originally was.
Did you add that extra layer?
There is the extra layer on this. You did the extra layer.
Okay, I did it. My brain's done, okay?
How is it already done? Building isn't that difficult.
That looks pretty damn good to me.
So I am practically at a top.
I just put a whole ton in the system. I know where it is. There it is. Oh, that looks so freaking cool, especially after you get that final little tidbits in. Oh. Let's come back here.
Yep, that looks good to me.
As you walk towards it, oh, the gleaming of the smokestacks or the steam towers. Yes. That is awesome. Okay, let's grab. Now, I need to start preparing other things. Here, oh, I can't. It's only 3, if I remember correctly. Nope, it is 4. There we go. Then we'll head over here. I don't remember which machine is programmed for it. There it is. Okay, now let's just toss a whole ton of coal in here to get turned into graphite. Graphite, yay! That way we can start getting stuff going for the reactor. Yeah, you haven't even moved your villagers yet.
No, because we're still
because I'm going to need, make sure we got plenty of glass in the system. Glass is made in which smelter? Oh, of course, the same smelter that's making my darn graphite. Of course it would be. The one time where there's an issue. I tried my best to keep it all divvied up better. Equally mix these in. And the rest of this can go into the system. There we go. Like that. There. Easy. Okay. And check on hot enough. But I'm gonna play things safe here. Let's see. Need to get some of my dyes restocked. So that we're not getting low on anything. Make a whole ton of mustaches. Oh, I mean black dye. Any other color now? No. Looks like most of them are in pretty good shape. Blue's a little low. It'll be nice once we have the ME system where it will automatically just keep the dyes always stocked. One stack of the cyan. Oh, the secret to these packs is figuring out how to break them. And this pack was pretty easy once figured out using the clicking machine, and this method, dye production, just immediately breaks it completely. And then if you know how to do proper automations, you can have it all where you always have dye on hand. You never have to worry ever. As long as you have sand being automatically produced, then you're good. Ooh. Now I'm just restocking the dyes. Luckily enough, we don't have to do this that often. It's just some of them we've used a fair amount of. Like, all of the green was gone from making the kelp to make the dirt for the island. Gray and light gray and even black were pretty low. Now we've got a fair bit of graphite made up, as well as glass. So now we can do at BIG, big reactors. Okay, the first thing I need to focus on that I just thought about that I need to do before I get buried into the big reactors themselves is okay, I cannot spell today. URAN. That's what I was looking for. Okay, uranium is what again? I clicked on the wrong thing. Green and gray. Okay. Good thing I just made up a ton of green and gray because we're about to burn through a whole ton more of it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. A whole ton of uranium ore. Now let's go over to here. Come over here to our crushing wheels. And we'll get a whole ton of uranium processed up. Ooh, let's toss some bag. I don't need that. Don't need that right now. Need that or that at the moment. Okay. Let's see which one is the freaking uranium smelter. Let that get busy making a ton of uranium. I should be currently glowing. Well, at least you would think.
Wait, why did I do this to myself?
What did you do?
So, come towards the reactors.
We don't have any reactors yet.
Well, the tower does, at least. You should be able to tell the difference between one from the other.
Oh, you're putting the stairs in.
Not just stairs. Get closer. Take a look.
Oh, you're really edging it out to make it feel more rounded.
Yup. Like I said, why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah.
But it looks so good from a distance compared to the other one. It looks so much more smooth.
Mm-hmm.
It's just frame rocks. Ugh.
Anywhere else from mass stuff? Come on. Ooh. There we go. Now let that all smelt up. Now we can go to @BIG, Big Reactors. Reactor casing. Oh, I need that uranium actually just to even build anything for it because uranium's required to make the blocks. Boy.
Huzzah for things getting expensive.
We're almost done cooking up all the uranium. At least now we don't have to worry about having to put wireless chargers everywhere. Thanks to the Flux network.
Yeah.
That definitely makes things a lot easier. Okay, now let's get this first reactor built. Okay. Whew. I want to make it absolutely the biggest reactor. I would go damn it! Okay, now we need a reactor access port, and we need 2 of these. We're going to want to put them right here. Then we need a reactor power tap. It might help if I'm in my grid. No, I click on reactor power tap. Thank you. And we want that right there. Then the final thing we need is a reactor controller. Might help if, once again, I'm in the right menu or right bit. Boink. There we go. That just goes right here. Yay. Now we just need to make a whole ton of control rods.
Question is, what are we filling this one with?
I thought I'd fill it with your blood.
Well, I better get dying then, because that's going to take a lot.
I've got a needle and bag ready to start bleeding you out.
I don't think blood magic's in this pack, is it?
No.
It'd be nice. I haven't played with blood magic in quite a while.
Well,
not since I played.
That's a mod pack we could play. Project Sacrifice.
Project Sacrifice? I don't think I've played that one.
It's literally completely centered around blood magic.
Oh, jeez.
And it's a sky block.
I'd be down. Does it have Project E in it?
I don't know, but with it being called Project Sacrifice, I would assume...
I would hope Project E would be in it as well.
Yeah, that would be centered around using Project E and blood magic.
Blood magic, astral sorcery.
Well, astral sorcery hasn't existed for a long time, unfortunately.
Not gonna lie, I do miss astral sorcery.
I do too. And if
it wasn't a very commonly used mod, but it was a fun mod to use.
I loved using it. After you learned how to use it, it was actually a really freaking good mod. Very well put together.
Oh, yeah. I'm debating on what I should start doing now. Because I'm only gonna do the one outside of the reactor. I could start on Botania.
What? Okay, I missed a cap on a control rod somewhere. I had to. Oh, no, there's an odd number of control rods inside the reactor. Derp. I always had one extra.
I haven't done Botania in years, though.
Yeah, this thing is going to eat through uranium.
That's as big as we're making it?
As big as it can be made.
I thought they could be made way bigger than that.
Oh, it could be bigger. Trust me.
It just won't fit in here?
Yeah, with our confined space.
Fair. That's when we build it downward through the platform.
There we go.
Because at that point we would just break out what's underneath it and then just drill it
But,
downward.
like, it really matters because this is freaking ridiculously massive.
Oh, yeah. So, we're in there. Because I don't know what you're planning on filling it with, so like I said. Because originally I know diamonds were the best a long time ago. For coolant. Either that or you made the liquid for it.
You usually wanted to fill it with liquid, but that's changed nowadays with the newest version. Yep, solid blocks are the
way to go now.
Mm-hmm. Usually what you'd use for your moderator in the early game would be graphite blocks.
Yeah.
And then you'd want to work your way up putting like iron or gold.
And then
diamond and
emerald.
Yeah.
Isn't emerald just slightly better than diamond though? Like,
each one has its pros and cons.
Like I know we can fill it with netherite.
Oh yeah, netherite's the
best.
the Big Daddy method.
But that's not easy to get because that's a lot of netherite. Because that's netherite blocks. That's 9 netherite blocks and how many chambers?
Oh wow, I have ran out of graphite.
Oh my, you ran out of graphite?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's an easy fix. Just come back over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks of black dye to make 2 blocks of coal. Boom. And run over here and toss it through the mass smelter. The best part, since all these machines run on the boilers downstairs, we don't have to worry about if we did run out of uranium in the reactor.
About getting it back up and running.
Yep, to get the reactor back up and running, because all this equipment, it'd be just a matter of grabbing the dyes, making more uranium, crush it, smelt it, and toss it in it.
You would have to do it manually instead of the system doing it for us, but...
Well, once we have the system up and going, there won't be any worry anyway.
Well, if there's no power...
The system will keep the chest stocked with uranium.
Yeah, so it should never be an issue.
Exactly.
So many pieces.
Why do I do this to myself?
Why? Because you are masochistic.
I'm a masochist. Sometimes I do that.
Wait for all this graphite to get cooked up. It's almost done. It doesn't take the system too long.
No, it doesn't. We do have a pretty quick system.
Mm-hmm.
Considering it is running at the fastest level, but for some odd reason we're still not really fast enough. But we can fix that.
We could add another fan on top to blow down.
That's what I was gonna say. We could make it faster. Just fully encase it.
There we go.
Oh my. So many frame blocks.
Nope, not enough frame blocks.
Okay, now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do in here.
That is a fair bit of freaking control rods, I'm not gonna lie.
Guess we'll step that up into that.
Ooh, okay, now.
No, just this lower set. Get stepped up into that. Yep. The normal pattern. Where's the way up? Some of them I've run out. sir. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Alright, I need more frame corner pillars. Just you know what, no, let's leave those there for now. Case. Oh my. You can just see the amount of frame pillars on it that I haven't filled in, and stairs and everything. There is a lot of detail getting injected into this. Shoot, the building interferes with that there. Okay, that'll have to do like that. It'll be a little bit oddball out there, but it works.
Whew, that is one expensive reactor. Almost four stacks of diamond blocks in it.
Holy shite. That's a lot of diamonds.
Yep, that is. Only 4 blocks weren't used out of the 4 stacks I made.
So that is, let's see here. So 64 times the 3 plus 60, 252 blocks of diamonds. So we need 252 blocks of netherite times 2 in order to do 2 of those just filled with netherite. So 504 blocks of netherite at that point would be the cost.
now have a reactor. Now I just need to set up all this stuff. Okay, this one is set to input. I want that to be the output. Now, yes, diamond barrel, definitely right there. Now, upgrade. There we go. Now I need another PAR barrel, but we only want a normal barrel for this. Okay, now grab a couple item ducts. Make sure our wrench is on our hot bar. There we go. Way we can pop these down and disconnect them. Then this is extract, always active, and insert. Now this one will be extract, always active, and this one will be set to insert. Boom. Now, URA, uranium, and we will be feeding it into the system in block form. That's just the best way, with it being such a large reactor. That way it will fill up much faster. Let's hope that that's enough uranium to fill it.
Probably not.
Nah, it looks like it will be.
Oh my. Have you looked at the outside at all?
Oh.
Because it's scary with the amount of frame blocks that I have everywhere.
Okay, now the next thing I need to do is go to at flux, and I need to make a flux. Receive energy from adjacent block.
Ooh.
Make one of these, and then I need another. Point as well. Okay, provides energy and receives energy. So I need the receive energy. Okay, now we need to go to network. Here's create a new network.
Reactor 1.
And then this will be the engineers. Input. Let's just make that this color and create that network. And there we go. We shouldn't have any power problems.
Oh my. Oh my.
About 132k RF per tick.
Not bad.
No, not bad. For a bit, at least. That will definitely tie us over. Now I just need to have that putting its power
into
the capacitor. Which is, the capacitor banks are so weird. The way they freaking work. So I just need to put this point down right there. And there. Now that power is now going into the capacitor.
Yay.
And then this plug here is pulling the power to the flux network itself. So we have a fair bit of storage in place. Now, note, that reactor is way overkill for everything, and we're just going to tear through uranium like it's nobody's business at the moment. Because, I mean, our current power system can keep up with everything at the moment.
Yep, so
but
she can get shut off. In reality, we can turn her off right now.
In reality, all I need to do is hold Shift and Alt and turn the reactor way down. There we go. 90% turned down.
Oh yeah, no, now she's giving us about 70k a tick.
Mm-hmm. For which will not burn through the fuel nowhere near like we would have been otherwise. By inserting the control rods a wee bit. Now we just got... I'm not that worried about that building at the moment. And we have hit the 3-hour mark, which is just kind of perfect timing. Laz will continue while we're probably off camera doing his little trimmy work here on the towers and stuff while we take a short break. Ooh, to get a drink, use the restroom, all that fun stuff, and then we'll see. We may be back on tonight, or it will be tomorrow night. We shall see. But, well, everybody, thank you guys very much for joining us. It has been a great stream. We got the island built, we got the reactor made, and we got power flowing. That was the goal, and we accomplished it. So, as always, feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment, turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we are going live. And as always, everybody, have a good one.